This preview of the Max Level podcast is brought to you by Technisport Gaming Chairs. Use offer code LDG to save 10% whenever you make a purchase on a brand new gaming chair, desk, or accessories at TechnisportUSA.com. To hear the show in its entirety every Monday morning at 5 a.m. Eastern, please subscribe on iTunes or your favorite podcast app of choice. Be sure to click that subscribe button, hit the like, turn notifications on, and drop a comment down below. But I'm ready to do this. I am ready.
I've been waiting for this for what, well over a month
Well,
now?
we decided to do this the second week of December, which was the week before you ended up going to Colorado for the holidays. And we've been sitting on this and just kind of biding our time and waiting for the right moment to do it. And I think this episode is the right moment to do it. So I'm going to preface what we're saying because I think it's necessary to preface what I'm saying. We picked these picks the beginning of December. We literally picked these picks right after the Game Awards when Joker was announced for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Joker from Persona 5. We did these picks. So what I'm talking about here, for the next several hours, I'm just kidding, for the next several minutes, Frank and I are going to dive into some speculation and predictions. Once again, we love doing predictions here on the Max Level podcast, but we're going to try to figure out exactly who we think is coming for the rest of this Fighters Pass for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. There's 4 characters left. We know the first one. It's a Joker from Persona 5, which is most likely coming to the Nintendo Switch later this year himself. But we're going to figure out exactly who we think else. There's 4 more is coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. After we're done with that, we're going to speculate on a potential Fighters Pass Season 2. Because I do think that there will be some stuff for 2020 and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate as well. So we're going to speculate on that after we're done. But first, we're going to focus on Season 1 of the Fighters Pass. And obviously, we're not going to talk about one character because Joker is already confirmed. But we're going to try to figure out, what did Reggie mean when he said all of these characters are going to be oh wow or oh my god moments like Joker was at the Game Awards. So we are allowed to cross over. We're allowed to have crossovers. There's nothing that says like we can have the same characters on our list. It doesn't matter. But I think, and I do think we'll have some crossovers. But
I guarantee we will.
But I think we're going to have some pretty unique ones as well. I'm going to let you go first. Who do you think is going to be the second character released for the Fighters Pass?
No, this was the first name to jump into my head too. This one was blatantly obvious to me. Something that had to be big in Japan, at least to me, because we have, that seems to be what they do. They're big Japan games. I'm going with Erdrick from Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest 3?
Yes.
Okay. Now that's why I wanted to preface it, because I had a feeling you were going to say that one. I did. And I wanted to preface it by saying when we made our picks and how long we've been doing this. Because actually now, through data mining, we found out that he most likely is the second character. Get the hell
out of here. Swear to God.
No, I swear, yeah. So through data mining, we have now found out that for the most part, it is confirmed that the next character is going to be from Dragon Quest.
Do they know who all the characters are? I don't want to be spoiled.
It was just those 2. So they figured out through data mining that there was some text in there that referenced Joker, and there was some text in there that we don't know for sure, but all signs point to it because it references the hero. And in Dragon Quest, you normally are referenced as the hero.
Yeah.
And the person that leaked Joker was going to be in the game also said that the next character, he didn't say who it was, but he said that the next character would be someone from Square Enix. So, which would make sense and be kind of aligned with Dragon Quest.
I honestly, the way I did my picks, really some of them was I had to dig like what are the biggest games of all time that are missing.
Mm-hmm. No, for sure.
That's cool. That's cool. I like that now. That actually makes me feel better about myself.
Yeah. So that's super cool. But I'm going to go a complete different opposite direction. I don't necessarily believe some of the leaks that we've seen. I don't believe everything that I see. So, but I think there's a character that makes a total sense to put in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate based off of the popularity of this franchise and how popular it actually is on the Nintendo Switch. I think Minecraft Steve makes it in.
He was one of my unofficial. I had 3 backup unofficials. He's definitely there, and I like that pick a lot.
Okay, I think Minecraft Steve, and I don't know if he'll be the second character. I'm not actually, and I don't mean we have to predict this in order of them coming out.
No,
but I just mean I think Minecraft Steve will make it in at some point to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
It's a damn good pick. I had him as one of my backups because I was like, again, what are the biggest games out there? And he deserves to be in there, and even have some of his skins, the female version of whatever her name is.
Of course, yeah. I mean, you could definitely, because there's so many different color variations and costume variations in Smash Brothers. But I do want to focus on just the first season pass right now. So we're only talking about characters we think are going to make it for just through the rest of 2019.
On this one here, I also say it comes with an Echo Fighter. But I'm going for the most popular, most requested character of all time for Smash, and that's Goku.
Okay. Echo Fighter Vegeta. And I think this one is actually quite plausible because there's a good working relationship with Bandai Namco. Of course. So there is a chance. Obviously, Bandai Namco releases a lot of games on the Switch, but they're also working on Metroid Prime 4.
So it's not even out of the scope of possibility. And once again, like Reggie says, an oh my god moment. It's
right. Okay. My next character that I think will be included is a Square Enix character. So there's a possibility for that, but it doesn't fit the hero like moniker that they were doing before. I think 2B from Nier Automata will be included in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Really?
With a Nier Automata port being announced for the Nintendo Switch at the same time.
It's a big one. I mean, I don't think that
she was just introduced in Soul Calibur as well.
I was saying that would be a shocker.
Yeah. She was just announced for Soul Calibur as well. And I think she's already in Soul Calibur, but she was it really is one of the more popular female characters created in quite some time.
That's something I really didn't put too much thought into. Is we probably would need to get some female characters.
I actually put an equal mix of male female characters in my list.
You're a smart guy. I'm going a little out there though.
Okay.
I say we get a hero claims a warrior's heart.
Seriously?
I do believe that we get the Dragonborn because
it is on the Switch too. So I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility.
And like I said, there's a good working relationship with Bethesda. I wanted to get a Bethesda rep in there, and that was the most plausible one to me.
I disagree. I have a Bethesda pick, and I'm going to go ahead and put it in there now. Because I had a Bethesda pick for the first season pass, but I disagree that the most plausible one is the Dragonborn. And you'll see why when I tell you this. My official Bethesda pick for the Fighters Pass Season 1, Volt Boy.
Yeah.
Totally fits Smash Brothers more than the Dragonborn does.
But he's not a real character is my problem, but I like that.
But he is though.
Because he is in the mobile game.
Yeah, and not only that, but like he's everywhere in the Fallout games. Like he's a statue.
Brian, I really like that. And it hurts me. It wounds me to think that the Bethesda pick would be him.
You have to think that you look at Game & Watch. I could see Vault Boy being very much done like Game & Watch. In that style where...
Because I thought about Dragonborn and like he would have like the Fusro does. Like he would have like a knockback attack. I'd be just forward to... Like he has the sword. Yeah, so he would be, varied.
Yeah.
But damn you, Brian. Damn you. I like that a lot. I really, really do. Plus there's all different there's like nuclear. There's all these different versions where you have powers and stuff. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I think Vault Boy would be a fantastic addition to Smash Brothers.
Ooh, damn! You wound me. All right.
What's your last pick for season 1 of the Fighters Pass?
My last season 1. Please make this happen. Banjo-Kazooie.
Okay.
Very much, one of the most requested of all time. Mm-hmm. One of those ones that we all want in there. Probably not going to happen, but God, I would love it if this happened. And it'd be an oh my God moment.
That absolutely would be. My last character for the first, 2019's Fighter Pass is another female, one that would actually be another holy shit moment, even I would say, because I can't think of the last game from this character that was even on the Switch or even on the Nintendo platform. Lara Croft.
I would absolutely 100% love that. Especially if it's modern Lara Croft.
It would have to be modern Lara Croft.
But
with a skin of classic Lara Croft.
Low poly Lara Croft as a skin would freaking make my day.
Yep. And
I think it's a solid lineup.
Which is a costume in Shadow of the Tomb Raider. You can actually apply that to as a costume and actually be low polygon Lara Croft in Shadow of the Tomb Raider. But Yeah, man. I don't know. I thought about it. I was like, man, she really is the most iconic female character of all time.
Absolutely.
In terms of video games.
I completely whiffed on picking female characters too, which sucks because she's a lot better. Yeah. Yes. Honestly, I want her more than anything else we've said so far.
Yeah, I think she would be cool. Are we of the agreeance that Waluigi is going to be given away for free at some point in 2019?
Yes.
Okay, so we're not including him at all. I have that in the list. So we have the season 1 Fighters Pass characters. I think Waluigi will be given away around the 1-year anniversary of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for like a holiday gift or something. Like they're going to give him away for free.
Like he'll be our Christmas present.
Yeah, because people are going to be up in arms if they have to pay for Waluigi, like a character that we've always been wanting in there, much like Piranha Plant, which isn't a character we've been wanting, but they're giving away Piranha Plant for free for registering the game by January 31st. If you haven't done that yet, go make sure you do that. You still have a couple weeks to do that. But I think Waluigi is given away at some point, anniversary present, Christmas present, something in 2019 for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. But what I think is more exciting here is the potential for a season 2 of the Fighters Pass, which could come in 2020. And I want to speculate in who we think would be included as 5 additional characters for season 2 of the Fighters Pass. Who you got for number 1?
I don't know the character's name exactly, so you can correct me if you know it. But I want to go with the Monster Hunter.
I don't think there is a particular name. I think it is.
I think it's just called the Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
I think
Hunter? Well, I think it would be Monster Hunter. It'd just be with me.
Okay, but you know what I'm talking about.
But yeah, absolutely. Like the generic Monster Hunter type of a character.
We have a boss for Monster Hunter already in the game.
We do.
So again, it wasn't too far out of the realm of possibility. It's a big game, so definitely something you'd want to check out.
I actually thought of that one too, but I didn't jot that one down. So I'm glad you still have it in there. But I did think that one. That did cross my mind. My first pick for season 2 is Banjo-Kazooie. Like I actually have that for season 2.
Okay.
So I don't think that they make it in season 1, but I think that something is it is in the works and that they can finalize it by the time season 2 comes out next year.
All right. Then my second pick, because we only have one representative from the series in the game as a playable character, Proto Man from the Mega Man series.
Okay. I like that. I like that a lot.
I kind of wanted to do like a combination of the Robot Masters, almost in the style of how Bowser Jr. has all the Koopa Kids. But I thought that'd be too varied for them to pull off. Like you'd have to program a different power for each one of them. So I had to go with someone who would be able to stand alone as he is. So Proto Man. Half thought about putting X in there, but
can I just say how freaking cool it is that Bowser Jr. literally can be all about like the Koopa Kids as well?
I think it's great. I mean, I wish that I could actually separate them to be their own separate characters on the screen. Just so
me too. I've been playing as Iggy a lot, and I actually think that he's really good. And they are slightly different.
Of course, yeah.
Like, yeah, they play slightly different than each other. So I was playing as Iggy, and I'm like, man, this character is actually pretty powerful. So the next character that I'm going to include is another female, and it's actually the last female that I have, Catalina from Granblue Fantasy. I think has a strong chance of making it because this game is massive over in Japan. So if they wanted another female strong character, like a female lead strong character to put in there, it would have to be Catalina from Granblue Fantasy. The only other one I could think of. Plus, I think the new game is coming to the Switch when it releases later this year or next year. So it would make sense.
I'm so iffy about this one. But again, I'm going for big names. Rayman.
Okay. I think it could happen. There's been a lot of speculation on it, but I think it could happen.
I just don't know how they make that amiibo with floating pieces.
I don't know. Well, they'd have to do it like with like the little like clear plastic connectors. I hope they don't use the yellow one that they used to make it look like Link was pissing himself. I hope they don't do that one ever again. Yeah. My third pick for this is one that, man, I'm just not convinced on. I'm just not sure. But I think it's the only character from a fighting series we don't have. Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat.
You know, I crapped all over you when you told me, because that's one you were thinking about when we first did this. And it's like, it's not going to happen when we have Street Fighter characters in this game. With that being said, I took Scorpion as my, one of my picks.
So you have Scorpion as your number 4?
I do have Scorpion as my number 4 pick.
Okay.
Because I do kind of agree with you that Mortal Kombat is a juggernaut that needs to be represented in this game.
Agreed. Now, I think Scorpion is much more violent than Sub-Zero, so I think they would probably go the realm of Sub-Zero over Scorpion.
But you have to understand that the flagship character
is Scorpion. Yeah.
Is Scorpion. Honestly, let's be honest with ourselves, they're probably going to release the whole shebang if they were to do that. Like they'd have like color swaps.
Oh, okay. So like Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Reptile, Rain,
Smoke, Ermac.
Yeah.
Even though Ermac doesn't look like that anymore. But you know what I mean?
Yeah. Or do they just go the easy route and put Sonya Blade in there instead?
Nah.
My last official prediction is one that I predicted when we were talking about our initial predictions before Smash Ultimate even got announced. Crash Bandicoot, I still think really needs to make it into this game.
I don't see it happening, but I would love to see it happen.
That's my last official prediction for Season 2's Fighter Pass. I actually have 2 unofficials, but who is your unofficial?
I have 4 more. Ready?
Jesus, we're not doing a Season 3.
Again, these ones are out there. Well, 2 of them are out there. Sora.
Okay.
Kingdom Hearts, which could happen, probably not, but it could happen. Dixie Kong.
Okay.
Dr. Eggman. And
okay. Maybe.
Batman
should have been included in one of the officials. Batman is a strong character. I like Batman.
I mean, he fits well, and plus, they can do a cool little story. The reason I picked it was Batman versus Joker. I mean, it's not the same Joker.
Dude, that would be cool.
because as you see, like they get really creative with the story mode, and then the single player one, the classic modes. So Batman Joker, that's where I came up with that one. But he's a great character. He's iconic. Please don't put Superman in the game.
No, put Superman in the game and let one of his things have to be that he has to fly through some rings. The 2 characters that I didn't include in the official that I did write down, Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil, I think has a decent chance to make it as one of the characters, and Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII. But I like that, man. That's some strong characters we came up with, and I do think that out of everybody that we said amongst Season 1 and Season 2, I think we definitely hit some of the ones that are going to be in there, if not all of them. But I definitely feel like we hit at least 70% of the new characters we're going to see in Smash Brothers from
there's
now.
There's going to be another Pokemon, just you wait and see.
Probably. There probably will be. Just like I'm sure there's going to be another Fire Emblem character. But I do think that a majority...
Are there more left? I mean, how many more characters can you...
There's a new game coming out in 2 months.
Son of a...
3 Houses. That game literally comes out on the Switch in like March or April. I think that based off of everything we just said and all the characters we just mentioned, we probably have a good chance of getting at least half, maybe even close to 75% of those characters to be legit. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see.
Fingers crossed.
We'll have to see. Thanks for checking out a preview of the Max Level Podcast. If you enjoyed what you just heard, be sure to click that subscribe button and turn notifications on, leave a like, and drop a comment down below. To hear the show in its entirety at 5 a.m. every Monday morning, be sure to subscribe on iTunes or your favorite podcast app of choice. We'll see you next time.